shouldn't do this, right? Go ahead.
When you dream of cruising, you likely imagine the sun-soaked decks, gourmet meals, exotic destinations, and the overall luxurious experience. However, there's one part of cruising life that often gets overlooked until it's too late: the shower situation. For some, the phrase shower nightmare conjures up images of cold water, cramped spaces. For others, it's the sudden realization that the cruise line's version of luxury doesn't extend to shower products. In this video, we're going to dive into the most common shower nightmares you might encounter on a cruise ship and, most importantly, how to survive them.
Sorry. Okay, sorry.
I'm done. We needed that laughter in this next clip.
Okay.
All right, Anna, take it away. This is a serious topic.
It is a serious topic. But
Why
also,
are you laughing?
Because you're conjuring up images of like Psycho and the shower scene and the curtain and everything. And yeah, the nightmares are not that bad. We're just going to put that right up front. This is not a Halloween story of horror and terror to that extent. Is there horror and terror involved here? There absolutely is. And we're going to start with, because, we're fit and trim, we're going to talk about the cramped shower cubicle.
Now, we've done this in videos, and we've actually cruised with other YouTubers who write and do videos about large plus-size people and cruise ship accommodations, because for some it is a definite concern.
Yeah, so the showers on a cruise ship tend to be a little on the small side. And if you are a plus-size person, you might find your hiney is up against the wall or your belly is up against a wall, and it's a little hard to turn around. It's a little uncomfortable. I know this is a concern of a lot of plus-size people when you go cruising, and I am here to say that between the two of us, somebody that is 6'2" and a big guy, and somebody that is 5'8" and a big girl, you're more than likely going to fit.
Now, for the next 5 minutes, we're going to show video of me taking a shower, except someone wouldn't film it.
No, we're not. That would make it a nightmare. That would make it a Psycho level nightmare.
Big Jim is in the shower, along with various products, razors, shaving cream, a loofah, and then Anna's stuff. Anna, how do we survive this?
So there's a couple things that you can do. If it's in your budget, consider booking a bigger room, like a suite size room where your bathroom is naturally going to be larger. On a lot of cruise ships, if you just go to the gym, you don't even have to sign up for a spa treatment or anything. You can use the showers in the gym facilities, and they tend to be a little bit on the larger side.
They might even have 5 different flavors of water.
They might. The other thing that you might want to do is do some of the stuff that you would normally do in the shower while you're standing outside the shower. Now, generally, you can direct the shower head that if you want to, let's say, shave your legs, you don't have to do it while you're standing in the cubicle. You can do it, especially if they have the handheld nozzle, just do it outside the shower. It's not going to be convenient, but you can make it work.
This is the big one, because if you ever use Anna's Waves and Wanderings packing lists, you'll see that this takes up over half of it.
It does not.
Now, for those of us who grew up in the United States military and learned that soap, shampoo, and conditioner comes in the form of 1 bar of soap, this might seem unusual to you. But for those of you who lavish to get your hair luxurious,
this is the true nightmare. So there are some cruise lines that have 3-in-1. You know what the 3-in-1 is. That's where they want you to wash your body, wash your hair, and condition your hair, all with the same product. Now, I don't know what time and space continuum they think impacts this one bottle of stuff so that your hair is going to be all naturally gorgeous from using this, but mine is basically straw. So the solution to this, you got to bring your own. There's really not a good answer to this. Again, if you are in a suite level stateroom, you might have different amenities, and this is not on all cruise ships, so don't think that every cruise ship, but I'm looking at you like MSC, Royal Caribbean, you might want to pack your own travel size toiletries, or at the very least, just get one of those refillable bottles and put your own stuff in it, your own shampoo, your own conditioner.
Well, that's the big thing about this. If you watch any of the room tour videos, stateroom tour videos that Anna's done, she always shows you that portion of the shower so people know. But it might not be your type of product. It might not be your flavor. Come here. The fabulous. All right, this next one has to do with Luke, not the actor, but the water. Depending upon where you are on the ship, the time of day, how many other people are taking a shower, using the sink, the toilet, you might get a little not as hot as you want. How do you survive that?
So there's a couple things about showers. First of all, familiarize yourself before you get into the shower with the weird little turny thing. It's got a button on it. You don't know what the button does, but set your water temperature before you get in the shower. That's going to be the easiest way to avoid being scalded or frozen out of the shower. The other thing to do is take your showers during off-peak times. Now, here's when peak times are. In the morning before excursions, definitely a peak time. People are going to be hopping in the shower. And right before dinner in the evening. So if you just want to linger in bed, sleep a little later, get up a little earlier, and maybe shower after the evening's events and not before your dinner, if that's an option, just try to avoid the shower during peak times when everybody around you is using their shower.
You get the water. It's the perfect temperature, but there's just not enough of it. It drips down.
Drip, drip, drip.
What do you do?
So there's not a whole lot you can do. You can definitely talk to your room steward to see if there's anything they can do, if it's an issue with your specific shower. There just might be an issue with weak shower pressure. We just don't know. The best thing to do in this scenario is budget a little bit longer time for the shower. If you need to, grab a cup up at the buffet to rinse your hair, fill that at the sink and have it in the shower with you. My best suggestion though is we're going to go back to those gym showers because the water pressure down there is usually better than it is anywhere else on the ship. You've got a bigger area. You might even have a little bit better of amenities, maybe not the 3-in-1 stuff. So you might have to be a little flexible. We have very rarely encountered weak water pressure on board of a ship, so you may be fine with it, but it's just something to bring up.
Yeah, this is a rare one, but people have encountered it. I'm not sure if this is the one that people have the most problems with as opposed to the 3-in-1, but it certainly is a one that impacts a lot of people that when they deal with it. There's no shower door, it's a shower curtain. What's the problem with the shower curtain?
My big butt gets stuck all to it, and I don't like that. First of all, it does conjure up memories of Psycho where the shower curtain is pulled all around her body. I don't want no shower curtain pulled all around my body. That's the first thing I'm going to say. The second thing I'm going to say is I want on my very best day to believe that my room steward has taken that shower curtain down and painstakingly bleached it, sanitized it, and done everything they can. I want to believe that. I want to. But I have been in a shower where I've seen other people's hair still on that shower curtain. I don't want that clinging to my body. Now, not all cruise ship showers have shower curtains, but I've got some solutions for you if yours does. Oh, here's the other thing. You can't finagle it. You're going to flood your bathroom. It doesn't matter how you finagle it. And if it gets stuck to your ass, you're definitely flooding your bathroom. So here's the best tip that I can give you. You know those little magnets that I keep talking about? Anytime I tell you what you should pack, have these little magnets, take some extra and bring them in the shower with you. That will help keep the shower door closed where it's supposed to be up against the shower door. That's my best suggestion there. The other thing that I might suggest to you, you got to have an extra towel. Ask your room steward to bring you an extra towel. Have it on the floor outside the shower, not just the mat that you're going to step out on, but something that you can roll up and just put along the edge of the shower. So if water does leak out, you're not slipping and sliding when you get out. Our next nightmare has to do with our tall friends.
All right, you're on a cruise with your favorite traveling companion, and one of you is tall in the shower. Not together, that's a different video. So now you're in the shower, and the thing is right here, and you just have no headroom. You gotta scooch down. You gotta bend over, or you gotta adjust that nozzle, but fully realize that your traveling companion might move it the next time they're in there.
I never do.
Never. My stateroom attendant, as part of getting extra tips, comes in and messes with the shower nozzle just for me, because he loves me.
This is one that you're going to struggle finding a solution to. So again, one of the best solutions is to book a more expensive stateroom. And we're not always about that life. It's not something that everybody can afford.
Just because the living room is 2 stories with a slide for the kids does not mean the shower is 2 stories.
Well, it doesn't, but you're generally in a suite going to get a bigger shower. But that's not an option for everybody. So again, look at the gym shower. You might have a little bit of an easier time there. The other alternative is to research your ship, your cruise line, look at other people's videos and find out if they do have that handheld shower option. The nozzle that comes off. That will definitely work better for somebody that's tall than having to scrunch down every time you have a shower. We've literally been in showers where the shower head hits him right about here. So it's really hard to wash your hair. And if you're a woman...
I have so much of it. It takes so long.
Yeah, but if you're a woman that's tall, it makes it even harder because you know you're in there conditioning and doing all kinds of stuff where he's like with the one bar of soap slicking it across his head. So you might just want to do your research, see if you can find somewhere that has the handheld shower, and if you can splurge on a suite, go for it.
Viewer warning coming. This is why the thumbnail has that gross nightmare scary theme color. It's this topic. We have never encountered this personally. We know of cruisers that have. The answer is there's a lot of people who used your stateroom the day before you got on board, and there might be some uninvited guests.
Don't say that. Oh my God, don't say that.
Well, then how are we supposed to describe it?
First of all, we're talking about mold and mildew, not other people being in your shower. This is a cleanliness and a ventilation issue. There might be unwelcome visitors in your shower. What, are you going to open the door and find John Smith from the last cruise still stuck there?
Okay, then, how do we survive this, and what's the better way to say it? There's mold and mildew? I mean, people don't want to know there's mold and mildew. But
they don't want to know that somebody left their kid behind in your shower.
Okay, then what is the problem? Is it mold and mildew? Or
yes, it's mold and mildew because it's not properly ventilated or cleaned.
Okay.
Constant moisture, lack of ventilation can lead to unpleasant odors and unsightly mold.
Here's the other thing. You're on a cruise ship in the Caribbean. There's all that heat.
Are you still...
Yeah, we're keeping this.
Oh, no, we're not.
We're keeping this.
Oh, my God.
Your emotion in this. This does not make the cutting room floor. Future Jim, do not cut this. Okay, it's a reality of this. No one wants
Here's the reality. You're not going to find unwanted visitors in your bathroom shower. They're not going to have, the Jamaican bobsled team in your shower when you get on board the ship. But the reality is you may encounter mold or mildew, and that has nothing to do with who's been in your shower. It has to do with the limited ventilation, the humidity, the moisture level. So here's the solution to that. First of all, ask the Jamaican bobsled team to evacuate the shower so that it can be properly cleaned and sanitized. Immediately let housekeeping know that you have an issue. They will gladly send somebody to address it. The other thing is bring your own sanitizing wipes, little disinfectant or whatever. You can spray it because this potentially is a health issue. And if you have respiratory problems or you're traveling with somebody with respiratory problems, this could agitate it and make it a very unpleasant vacation. But if you want to prevent the moisture, leave the shower door open after you're finished showering. Don't close it back up, making all the steam and the moisture condensed in that one space.
Shower door, what's that? Shower curtains. Leave those fanned
Even
up.
it's a shower curtain, which you're going to do anyway because it's just going to go back. But leave it open, let it air out a little bit, leave your bathroom door cracked a little bit when you come out of the shower, as long as there's nobody else in there. You just want to improve the ventilation in there. But your best bet if you find mold or mildew is to just notify your cabin steward. They will come and they will take care of it for you.
And again, as she said, if you have a health or other concern, bring that little bottle of cleaner with you. It might be a few hours before they get to it. If you need it right away because you took one of Anna's advice and got on board and went right to the pool and now you want to shower before dinner. For those of you that were grossed out by that past nightmare tip, here's a pop quiz for you. Guess who wrote this segment and guess who didn't let someone read it before we started filming? The next one, this is probably Anna's one of your pet peeves about these. Every ship is different and they've got these weird shower handles, buttons. Some things take off. Some are attached as a separate nozzle. It's not consistent. And it's also not consistent per cruise line because the ships are built different years apart. What's the deal with the handheld showers? Why is there no universal handheld shower?
So, I mean, every cruise line does it different. Every one has a different aesthetic or just for functionality issues. The handheld shower thing, the one that you can take off and spray yourself down, is going to vary by cruise ship. I am specifically looking at you, Virgin Voyages, because Virgin Voyages has one that's kind of like a wand where instead of the water coming out of like the shower head, it comes out the whole length of the shower. And
it's like a cleaning brush, but the bristles are removed and all
yes. And for those of you worried about that water pressure, that is not a concern on Virgin Voyages, to the point that I swear you could levitate if you just take this shower head and point it to the ground while you're in the shower. That thing will propel you up. For real. The best tip to avoid the inconsistencies and this handheld shower thing is, first of all, make sure it is turned away from you and away from the rest of the bathroom before you turn the shower on. That's going to be your best bet to avoid flooding the entire shower. Also,
actually, that's a safety tip for every shower on a ship you get into, because your stateroom attendant's going to be cleaning it all the time. Nozzle's going to be back in a different direction. It might move while the ship is rocking.
Yeah, every time you get on into this shower, you're going to want to check the direction that this handheld shower thing is going. Now, a lot of the cruise ships that have the handheld shower, you can adjust between the handheld part or the actual stationary part. If that's an option, definitely turn the water on with the stationary part. And then when you want to use the handheld thing, take it off of its resting spot and point it down.
Here's how you learn how to do that. You stand in the shower and she hears, "Oh, how do I do this?" It's
just make sure you adjust the height and the angle before you get in the shower. Definitely check the water pressure before you commit to using this, especially around your face, on your children, in private areas that are a little bit more sensitive. You just want to do your research before you hop right in the shower.
Dads understand this, especially dads married to a woman and 3 daughters. You're number 5 to get in the shower and there's no hot water in the morning. What's the deal? Well, you know what? Just get your shower earlier, Dad. Well, it's the same thing on a cruise ship. Right, Anna?
Yeah, you can get your shower at bedtime. You're going to find sometimes that the water just doesn't warm up, and that's because everybody, your 5,000 best friends on this cruise ship, they're all taking their showers and getting their kids ready. So just take your shower at a different time. That'll help you avoid the inconsistent water temperature. The other thing is, if you cannot get in the shower any time of your cruise and get a consistent water temperature, let your room steward know. There might be a maintenance issue that they can fix before you end up having to take cold showers for your entire cruise.
You're in the shower, the height is perfect, the conditioner you brought from home or the one that you got in your luxurious suite that you booked with Waves and Wandering is perfect. Everything's perfect. But now your feet are taking a bath. What's the deal?
Yeah, in some cruise ship showers, you're going to find that it doesn't drain as well as your shower at home. There's a lot of reasons for that.
One is you might be standing on the drain.
Yeah, definitely. But we don't have to get into all of the reasons. Just know that on some cruise ships, it doesn't drain. And if you're lucky enough to have really decent water pressure and a poorly draining shower, which, again, that would not be lucky, you might find yourself standing in ankle deep water. So there's not really a solution for that other than letting the maintenance team know, and you can do that through your room steward or through your stateroom telephone. The other thing is definitely let your room steward know that you're going to need extra towels to put on the floor. Again, roll it up into, like a hot dog kind of a thing and just lay it at the base of your shower.
I'll remind you that earlier I said you're in the shower. You've got your shampoo, conditioner, your soap, you've got your razor, shaving cream, you've got your loofah, and then you've got Anna's stuff. Where does all that go?
Yeah, there's not really a good place to put it. If you're lucky, you're going to have one tiny shelf in your stateroom shower, and it's going to hold maybe your shampoo and conditioner if you bring the travel size bottles, maybe your razor. Your best bet for shower storage is going to be something that you bring from home. Now, you can bring one of the over-the-door storage hangers. It sort of looks like a shoe hanger that has the different pockets, and you can put your stuff in there and just reach out and grab it as you need it, or just bring it in and then take it out of the shower when you go. Your other option is to take those magnets and put them inside your shower with a waterproof hanging storage basket thing. Some people say to bring it over the shower organizer. That doesn't work with a lot of cruise line showers, just the way the piping and stuff is. So your best bet is to bring something that you can leave in the shower and it can get wet and it will store all your stuff, or bring something that you can hang on the bathroom door and just take the stuff in the shower with you and take it out when you go.
The cruise industry is doing a lot to help the environment. I mean, it's where they live and operate. And one of the things that a particular cruise line is doing to help the environment is they're limiting your shower time.
No. That's not true. That's not true about any cruise line except the U.S. Navy. We're going to debunk that myth right now.
That's the one I know.
Yeah, that's the one you know. So really, we've covered most of the nightmares. This is not a nightmare, except in his head, it's a nightmare. We have covered most of the nightmares. The other thing I want to mention is...
Hollywood shower.
The other thing I want to mention is cruise ship water tends to be soft. So whatever soap or shampoo you bring with you to use, it's a little goes a long way. It's going to lather up super, super fast. I will also tell you that for the most part, the products that they use on board of a cruise ship, it's not the same products that you use at home. So your hair's already, especially if you're going to a tropical destination, your hair is already going to be in cruise mode. So bring extra conditioner or a stronger conditioner. Bring stuff that you can smooth your hair out after your shower, because with the soft water and the cruise line amenities, you may find yourself with frizzier hair than you normally have. If you like this content and you don't mind crazy people sitting here telling you all about cruising, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell if you want to be notified as soon as we upload stuff, so you can get to it first before all of your friends, and then you go tell everybody. And if you need help to book a cruise or any other type of vacation, you can reach out to me at anna@wavesandwandering.com, or just leave a comment below. We're happy to help you plan your next vacation. Even if you just have general questions and you're not ready to book a vacation, ask them in the comments below and we'll absolutely help you.